Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Sonakshi at NEET Biology World. Today's topic of discussion is Phylum Annelida. Why it is called Phylum Annelida? Because the body is made up of small annulus. What does the annulus mean? That annulus means ring-like structure. So body will have serial repetition of ring-like structure. That's why they are called annelida. If we recall the structure of earthworm, then you can see, the ring-like structure. So the phylum Annelida will have first closed circulatory system. They have first cephalization, means formation of head. Okay. First circular muscle will be there on the body. So we will discuss one by one by different heading. Now the heading is first of all habit. Habit means where they live, right? Most of them are free living. Most are free living. Free living. But they are terrestrial as well as aquatic. So terrestrial means living on land and they can be aquatic. Few are parasites. For example, leeches, right? So few are ectoparasites. Ectoparasite means they live outside the body. Example, leeches. Okay. So next topic is cephalization. Cephalization means first time there will be distinct head formation. We don't have any head in axial means. So here first time there will be cephalization, means distinct head present with antenna. Okay, cephalization. So first time in the animal kingdom there will be cephalization. Coming to metamerism, as I told you that body will have serial repetition of ring-like structure. Ring-like structure. What is the name of the structure? In Greek, it is called annulus. That's why they are called annelids. I will write here because assertion reasoning may come from this. Okay, that's why called annelids. And each repeat will be called as metamere. Okay, so each repeat is called metamere. And here I want to mention that body is internally and externally divided. Internally there will be septa present, okay, between the rings. So here body division is internal as well as external, right? External. Coming to body wall. Body wall is made up of 3 layers. Outermost layer. Outermost. What does it call? It is called cuticle. And cuticle, it is help in respiration in aquatic form. The cuticle is moist. Okay. So cuticle, it is non-cellular and collagenous moist body covering, outermost. Middle one is called epidermis, cellular layer. And innermost, so it is the middle. and innermost one will have muscular layer. Okay, muscle. Which type of muscle is present? Circular as well as longitudinal. Okay, so circular plus longitudinal. What is the function of that? It will help in locomotion. Longitudinal. It will help in locomotion. By the series of contraction of this muscle, they can move from one place to another place. So this muscle layer, I will write, helps in locomotion. Helps in locomotion. Now body cavity. In Askell means we have learned that they are pseudocoelomate. They have pseudocoelom, and pseudocoelom will help in hydrostatic skeleton, right? But here the body cavity is true coelom. Okay, means they are actually coelom. Coelom can be divided into two types: caesocoelom and enterocoelom. So they are caeso or coelomate or coelom present. What is caesocoelom? Means the by the splitting of the mesodermal mass, there will be formation of cavity. Okay, so caesocoelom means formed by splitting of mesodermal mass. Okay, and they are caesocoelomate, and we know about enterocoelomate. Enterocoelomates are basically the coelom will be produced by the gut outpouchings. From the gut there will be pouch-like structure will form, and after that this pouch will merge together to make the cavity. But here by splitting of mesodermal mass, the coelom will form, and they are protostomates. Protostomates. What does it mean? Protostomates means the blastopore, which is the pore in the embryonic stage, will lead to the mouth. Okay. So proto means the first form. Stomiate means mouth. So first pore, that is blastopore, leads to the development of mouth. Okay. Blastopore lead to the development of mouth. So they are caesocoelomate and they are protostomates. Coming to digestive system, it is straight, having mouth and anus. That means complete. Anus. That means it is complete. Okay. Coming to next one, which is respiration. Very important. As they are living in the water as well as in the land, that's why in the land form, okay, in land they can, in the land form, for example, earthworm, leeches, they can respire through the moist body surface. Okay, in land form, through moist cuticle or body surface. But in the aquatic form, they can respire through gills. Okay, so in aquatic form, through gills they can respire. Aquatic form means, example, Nereis. Here land form, I will give you example. It is leech. Aquatic form, Nereis. Okay. Now, blood vascular system, very, very important. First time we can see the closed type of blood vascular system. Okay. So, closed type means the blood will flow through the blood vessels. Okay. So, closed type blood vascular system present. And in blood, there will be no red blood cells, but some of the amoebocytes, which is basically like the white blood cells, are present. And hemoglobin, here it is absent. Okay, hemoglobin, here it is absent. Sorry. So first time we can see the blood vascular system. Now RBC or red blood cell, it is absent. But small amoeboids or amoeboid cells, which is looks like WBC, is present, and hemoglobin is present here. Okay. So amoeboid cells present, hemoglobin present. Okay. So this is blood vascular system. Coming to excretory system. Excretory system, we know that for earthworm, they can excrete by the nephridia, right? This kind of nephridia is called metanephridia. So more specifically, we can say excretion done by metanephridia. Actually, metanephridia is a complex tubular structure, and at the end of the tubule, one end, there will be a funnel-like structure that is called nephrostome, and the nephrostome will be dipped into the coelomic fluid. So from the coelomic fluid, the nitrogenous waste will come to the tube-like structure, and it will have opening outside the body. So remember that the nephrostome, or we can say funnel-like structure, of nephridia dipped into coelomic fluid. Okay, excretory system. So excretory system is by nephridia. Don't forget that apart from excretion, this nephridia will help in osmoregulation. So function of nephridia is excretion and osmoregulation. Okay. Coming to next one, which is nervous system. Nervous system is made up of ring-like structure, and this ring-like structure will have ventral cord posteriorly, and it is ganglionated. Okay, so nerve ring present, nerve ring with double ventral nerve cord, means two nerve cord will run parallelly. Double ventral nerve cord with ganglia. Ganglia, what does it mean? Ganglia. Ganglia means it is the aggregation of the cell bodies in peripheral nervous system. That is called ganglia. So ganglionated nerve fiber is present with and it is present ventrally. Okay. Coming to reproduction, in reproduction we can say that earthworm, okay, earthworm and leeches, they are bisexual. Okay, they are bisexual. But Nereis is unisexual. Unisexual. Okay. Coming to reproduction, earthworm and leeches, they have internal fertilization. Okay. They have internal fertilization. But in Nereis, they perform external fertilization. External fertilization. In earthworm and leeches, the development is direct. But here in Nereis, the development is indirect. So along with the here, we can write here, in earthworm and leeches, development is direct. But here for Nereis, the development is indirect. Indirect development. And the name of the larva is trochophore larva. Okay, trochophore. So larval stages are present. So here we have learned about the different under the different subheadings or topic. Okay. Now we will discuss about their picture and NCERT. Okay. So what is that? Here you can see Pheretima. Pheretima means earthworm. Earthworm. Now you can see here ring-like structure is present, right? Ring-like structure. That's why they are called annelids. And each ring will be called as metamer. Okay, metamer. You cannot see here that chitinous bristle-like structure is present on the ventral side so that it can help with the attachment to the substratum. Okay, so here this chitinous bristle-like structure on the ventral side, it is not shown here. This will help for the attachment of the substratum, and that is called CT or CETA. Okay, so I will write here chitinous bristle-like structure helps in attachment of or to substratum. Okay. Here you can see hirudinaria. Hirudinaria means they are leech. They are ectoparasite. Ectoparasite. Right? And when they will suck blood, they have sucker. You can see here. This is the sucker part. They can suck blood from their host. And while they will suck the blood, they have in their saliva, they have hirudin, which is anticoagulant. So where they will suck, there will be no coagulation of blood. Okay, they can suck continuously. So hirudin is present as anticoagulant. Hirudin present as anticoagulant. Okay. Coming to This two are land form. This one is Nereis. This is the aquatic form. Aquatic form will not have the CT or CETA. So this is called CT. Okay. Now aquatic form do not have the CT. What they have? They have lateral appendages. You can see here. Appendages. Right? These appendages are called parapodia. Okay. They help in locomotion. So here this lateral appendages are called parapodia. So it is not present in the terrestrial form. It is present in the aquatic form. Nereis is aquatic. Okay. Now let's see what has been given in the NCERT. NCERT is given here. They may be aquatic, marine or freshwater, or terrestrial. They are free living or sometimes parasitic. Leeches, parasitic. They exhibit organ system level of organization. Already organ system is started from Askell means. They are bilaterally symmetrical, right? Yes. And they are bilateral symmetry. You can see here, this is the line where we can divide the organism, or plane where we can divide the organism into two equal halves. So here they possess bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic, yes, because coelom is present and it is isocoelom. Metamerically segmented, yes, we have discussed. Ring-like repeats are there, and they are coelomate, specifically schizocoelomate. Their body surface is distinctly marked out into segments or metameres. What does it call? This each segment is piece of ring like structure will be called as metamere, and hence the phylum name is Annelida, Latin annulus. Annulus means little ring. Okay. They possess longitudinal and circular muscle which help in locomotion. On their body wall, I told they have circular and longitudinal muscle. By the contraction and relaxation, they can move. Okay. Aquatic annelids like Nereis possesses lateral appendages called parapodia which help in locomotion. Here aquatic means they will locomote by swimming, right? So it will help in swimming. A closed circulatory system is present here, I told. Nephridia for excretion, right? Help in osmoregulation and excretion. Neural system consists of paired ganglia, right? Connected by lateral nerves to a double ventral nerve cord. So double ventral nerve cord will be there and there will be paired ganglia like this. So it is the paired ganglia, right? Towards the ventral side, and there will be double ventral nerve cord like this. It will be there. Okay. Nereis is an aquatic form. Yes, it is dioecious, right? Means it is unisexual. But earthworm and leeches are monoecious. Monoecious means bisexual. So here bisexual. And here it is unisexual. Reproduction is sexual. Definitely reproduction is sexual, but we have to remember that fertilization is internal for earthworm and leeches, external for Nereis. And development is direct for earthworm and leeches, and for Nereis it is indirect development. Okay. So here example, Nereis, Pheritima, and there will be leeches, right? So here we can see the picture nicely. Once again, this is the Pheritima, that means earthworm. This is Hirudinaria, that is leech, and this is aquatic form which is Nereis, which has the lateral appendages called parapodia. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. For more such video, do like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you once again. Meet you in the next video.